Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. As you guys can see, winter is officially upon us. So we got a bunch of snow now that we got the barnyard all fixed up. Travis and I are going to come out here this afternoon. We're going to Lancaster to pay our fuel bill for running the tractors and stuff all year. So when we come back, we're going to bring the gator out. We're going to finish replacing the boards down by the milk house that Travis and I had pulled off. Now, someone had asked why we put the boards facing away from the barnyard, and the reason being is because we load out right there, so that's a pretty important spot to have the boards facing towards the yard, because that's where the cows are going to be hitting on it pretty darn hard. So we're going to fix that, replace those boards. We already went to Menards and got the boards. They're sitting down there. We are also going to bring out the fencing supplies and go down into the steer lot, because there is a spot on the fence down there where the neighbor's trees fell down and completely destroyed the fence, basically. I already picked it up with the JCB before the snow started, so we don't have to worry about going down there with the JCB and pulling out trees. However, the fence is still broken, so we need to bring out the fencing supplies, fix that up, and then I don't know if it's going to get done today, but I also need to finish running the electric fence around. Now, earlier this year, I started to run the electric fence around the steer lot. I was basically completely revamping it, and I got about like 20 feet, maybe 40, and Travis is like, oh, why don't you wait for that for right now, and whatever. I think we went off and did something else, and as such, I mean, it saved the electric fence being part of the fence that was destroyed by the tree. So I need to finish running that around the steer lot. We got power down by the chicken house down there. It's actually closer to the barnyard now. The electrician came in, put in a box down there with an outlet, so we can hook up the electric fence. We're thinking that instead of going underground and across, we'll probably just put in some kind of, we're just gonna put something in to shoot the electric wire up and then across by the water down there, instead of going underground over by the fodder bales. It'll save it from getting run over on those wetter days, because even on wet days, the skid steer tends to break down into the soil, and we've had a lot of issues with it cutting the underground wire. Not deep enough, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna head out right now. Travis and I are gonna come back, work on the fence, probably feed the cows in the barnyard, because we need to get the calves sorted off from them, which is why we're worried about the steer lot now, because it's really come pressing time to where I want to get the calves on feed. I'm looking to sell them into probably July. I mean, I'd like to get into the kind of system where I could keep on feeding them to finish out my steers. So maybe we'll see something with that this year. I don't know. I've been kind of thinking on holding them out, keep on feeding them until they're finished, but we'll just have to wait and see. So for now, we're just gonna get the cows up in the barnyard, hopefully get them all in. I see that they're out of hay right now, so I imagine if I fire up the JCB this afternoon, they'll probably come running. They're over across the other hillside right now. But Travis and I are gonna go pay our fuel bill, and then we'll be back. I thought it was flat too. Could have swore it was. Yeah, this has been... Neighbors patched it. They didn't patch it right. It was broke all the way down to the bottom. That one's good. That one's alright. Not...
That third one's getting redone. We're gonna cut it back. Probably back beyond that post, because it's overstretched. It's a steer lot fence. You gotta fix it right or not fix it at
all. Travis and I are getting kind of concerned about there being hoof tracks out there, but we're just gonna pretend we didn't see it for now, because if they're mine, hopefully they can figure their way back out along that other fence. We got the fence all fixed up. Rocket, come on. Luckily, with the boom on the JCB, I was able to return all that wood to sender. So, should be good for another week now. For that one, or that one.
Well, to be honest, if you look along the tree line, there aren't a whole lot of half
live trees ready to make an attack.
Yeah. That one down there looks like it's touching the fence down there.
Huh. If we only had a chainsaw in the JCB, I think we got a bad spot.
Yeah.
Roxy!
I think it's bad. One, was the smell of corn silage. Two, was the smell of dairy manure.
Roxy!
You're gonna make good burgers someday.
Hey.
Actually, it's better than I thought it would.
Yeah. We didn't think we were gonna need a hammer. Them are those new Vanta Black cows. Oh.
Leverage. That gravel always gives you a nice base, even if you do put something on it. It's kind of fun. As long as you get a quadrant.
We're trying to get my cows out of the Klein pasture. And we saw some that looked like they were in the neighbors. So we're just driving around to see if we can see any more. There's still some that are coming out of here. Come on! I'm back home now. The sun's set. Now, Travis and I took the gator out through the Klein pasture to try to find any of my cows that might be out there because A, we could see them, and B, we could hear them because they were bawling because we fed the cows here. They aren't smart enough to figure their way back over here through the pasture gate, so I'm gonna hope that they figure it out by tomorrow. I noticed that I do have one that's over the fence, so the fence between the client pasture and the neighbors isn't all that good. So I really need to get them out of there. So I'm gonna keep the cows here fed to kind of try to keep them from going back out into the client pasture. And as soon as I'm confident that they're all gotten back out and they're back where they should be, I'm gonna go up and close the pasture gate to try to keep them out of there, even though the fence really isn't that good. We drove up along that, and that needs some TLC next spring. Now tomorrow, probably in our next video, I'm going to be taking the bales out of the pole shed because Dad wants to get his cows up here and get the calves sorted off from them. We need to run them through the chute, and we're gonna put his calves in the pole shed. I need to get mine locked in so we can get them sorted off, so we can run them through the chute and get the calves sorted off and put down into the steer lot. And that way they're good to go. We're gonna band them, tag them, vaccinate them, whatever else they need, and then they should be good to go when they're ready. So for any of you sky watchers, Jupiter and Saturn are heading to the closest that they've been together in like 800 years from Earth's point of view. So if you head outside tonight, you see the moon, look to the right, there's going to be two stars that look really close together. Well, that's Jupiter and Saturn. From Earth's point of view, they're basically going to collide. So get out a pair of binoculars, look at the evening sky, try to find them. It might help if you know where they're at first, if you go outside and look tonight. Hopefully the weather is good on the 21st. They're supposed to be really close together, so I plan on getting out the telescope and having a look. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All How Farms Work. And with that, I'll see you next time.